YouTube, what up? This the last video of the day, ladies and gentlemen. But we got Charleston White on Takeoff being killed in Houston. He was at peace when he died, part 18. Tried to say cheese, shine, cotton. I'm gonna be on that motherfucker one day, mark my words. But anyways, we all know Charleston White, the character, and how much attention he brings. So I'm curious on what his input is gonna be on this specific topic. But RIP Takeoff, I was talking to the homies yesterday. We playing dominoes and shit, just chilling, drinking. You know how that shit go. We just talking about how I wish Takeoff would have made more solo projects. You know what I'm saying? Cause he was the best out the three. I've been saying that shit since they first came out. You know what I'm saying? Like back on No Label 2, Rich Nigga Timeline, Streets on Lot 3. Takeoff always been the best, you know what I'm saying? But I know what kind of nigga he was. He was chilling, and then he loyal to his niggas. You know, he loyal to the family shit. He don't want to outshine nobody, and that's what it was. But we gonna go ahead and get straight into it, bro. But RIP Takeoff, man. Shout out to Say Cheese and Charleston White. I don't agree with I agree with a lot what Charleston White be talking about as far as like when it come to being as men, but when he talk about trying to get niggas locked up and shit, that's kind of when I just draw the line. But it is what it is.
Oh man, since we last did our interview, the rap game lost Takeoff. Unfortunately, I broke the news at 3 a.m. Allegedly it was over an argument. We seen the videos come out. That night they were with, the Prince family.
And that nigga chain really hard as fuck. Like he kind of got like a little Tupac chain going on. You feel me? When I think about it.
Family at a bowling alley, and he lost his life. We all know Takeoff is one of the most unproblematic rappers. We didn't know none of his personal business or anything like that.
Yeah. That's how it's supposed to be. That's how it's supposed to be. You know what I mean?
You seen that? What was you thinking?
Man, you know, I fuck with Sykes, man, a little Migo manager. That morning, I woke up to my phone ringing. So I got a call from one of the gamblers.
Who was that?
And they gave me a detailed description of
why the fuck would you call Charleston White? If you was the nigga that was there, why the fuck would you call? Man, that shit crazy. I don't think Charleston White is a liar. It's like a bold-faced liar. I don't think he that. So whoever the gambler was, if he talking about the nigga who was at the place of the scene, that nigga stupid as fuck. Man, that shit crazy. Man, that shit crazy.
Takeoff moments right before he got shot. They was there, saw it. I recorded it. And,
exactly.
It was
exactly
eerie.
That nigga recorded the phone conversation. I get.
A lot of people say, well, that's just his demeanor. That's just how he was. But what I heard someone describe his last moments was somebody who was at peace when it was a bunch of turmoil in a very dangerous situation. They described a man who was at peace. So I tell myself, nobody gets to pick when they. None of us know, nigga, when we're gonna. So everybody keeps trying to make sense of death. And there's not been one human who's ever lived that's been able to make complete sense of death. We keep trying to make sense of everybody's death. Man, he wasn't supposed to be gambling. Man, that's what these niggas do. Just what they do, homie. It wasn't even shooting at him. Some say he got shot by his own nigga. Some say he got shot by one of mob type people. We keep trying to make sense of death, homie. And while we trying to make sense of death, none of us is trying to make sense of our death. When it's gonna come. We ain't improving our life. We ain't loving nobody more or trying to get closer to somebody who we need to be closer to. So,
see, it's that real Charleston White I be talking about. None of that. Oh, I'm trying to get all these rappers locked up. This is Charleston White I be talking about. This is the one I fuck with.
I took a step back this time, homie. I took a step back this time, homie. He left what we all gotta leave. He threw with life. And died a superstar. Died in one of the biggest rap groups to ever. His family is well taken care of. So one of the first questions I asked.
They fight for that nigga money though.
He said, man, we hurt, man.
Man, how y'all feel about that shit, man? They talking about his mom's and his pops supposed to be fighting over that nigga wheel money and shit like that. When have we ever, when we listen to Migos, when have they ever made an ad lib like, daddy? You know how them niggas always used to be like, mama? When they ever make an ad lib to my daddy? Never. Straight up.
Lil Migo and them hurt. I said, man, did he have any kids? He said, nah, man. He was a big brother. He was the man of the house. Damn. I stopped trying to make sense of everybody's death, homie. Everybody's death don't have a conspiracy. The Illuminati don't control who dies. They're not the author of life. Even the killer. The killer just commits the act of violence. And it was time for that person to die. You can't take.
Now, I don't give a fuck what nobody say. It's never, it was just his time. It ain't nobody time, bro. It just shit happens. I firmly believe in that. Motherfuckers always be like, yeah, it was just time for him to go, or he or she, it was just her time. Like, no, fam. Nah.
You can't take nobody's life, homie. It's just that time.
I don't agree with that.
We're not God. We're not that powerful as humans to decide who lives, who's born.
Fuck you mean?
They were shooting
a nigga come up to me and kill me right now.
A good nigga.
He decided my fate.
Had nothing to do with nothing, homie. Because anytime you put guns in the hands of guys that's under the influence, guys that's not trained professional,
yeah.
Guys that's emotionally responsive, somebody's gonna.
Yeah, I seen it.
Somebody's gonna. It's been proven, not just at the gambling shack. It's been proven sometime at family reunions. It's proven at the club. It's proven at bars. It's proven at concerts. It's proven at basketball games, bowling alley. It don't matter. It's a formula. It's
What's the formula?
Components that when you put this formula together, you put these components together, you put these elements together, somebody's gonna. It don't have to be rich niggas, it don't have to be potent. If you put these components and these elements together, somebody's gonna, rich or poor black people.
Damn. I ain't lying about that last part though. But as far as like humans ain't that powerful, but like my God, like I'm a firm believer in God, but all this shit right here, we surrounded by regular humans. And regular humans is crazy as hell, each and every one of us, because all of us got different personalities, different philosophies and all that shit. But anyway, if y'all like the video, man, like the video, comment, subscribe. I'll record tomorrow, and I'm gonna fuck with y'all on the next one, bro. I'm out of here.